What's up, guys? Brendan from Market Makers. Weekend update time, guys. It is Friday, low volume weekends. Usually plenty of Bitcoin action to be coming, correct? So let's look at this, guys, real quick. 4 hour Gartley. This is the macro Gartley generating a lot of buzz in the comments, a lot of buzz on YouTube. People are talking about this. This is a macro level Gartley. I'm going to show you a micro level Gartley as well. This goes back to May 12th, guys, and I want to explain the difference. For those of you that have been watching this channel, you know micro level patterns versus macro level patterns. But as a macro level pattern, guys, you're going to have patterns inside the Gartley, okay? You're going to have your double tops and things like that that are clearly visible. Double top, breakdown, double top, breakdown. Your head and shoulders up here that formed, that broke down, okay? You're going to have these patterns at the micro level. The important thing is on the macro level, you are still 100% tracking to a Gartley pattern. I read some of the troll comments from people that don't understand pattern trading. The two most common troll comments seem to be, that pattern doesn't exist. And the second comment would be, you're tracking it incorrectly. Okay, so that pattern doesn't exist is completely false. This came out in the 1930s from H.M. Gartley. It's on page 222 of his book. The Gartley pattern is the godfather of harmonic pattern trading. Okay, you guys can Google that, read about harmonic pattern trading. Scott Carney made it very popular in 2000, 2001. There were other harmonic patterns like the bat and cipher, which I also trade quite often, my friends. I'll make videos on those eventually as well. So this is the Gartley pattern. The second comment, I'm tracking it incorrectly. Let me show you at the micro level why it's good to track a pattern before it completes. Let me show you why. This is a micro level Gartley that I traded. Okay, this is a bullish Gartley. Now I identified this the same way at the B retracement level, and because Gartley marries the fibs, you can draw predictively the next retracement levels for your pattern and see if price meets those parameters, those requirements. That's the beauty of pattern trading. You have to meet specific parameters for it to be a valid pattern. Now, by doing that, I was able to identify the optimum entry point and have the understanding and ability to know that I'm trading in a validated Gartley pattern, okay? And the way that you get price targets from this Gartley pattern is quite simple. I'm going to show you that, and I'll show you how it marries to the macro pattern and how we're coming up with our current price predictions. This is a micro level bullish Gartley. So the way you do this is you grab your point A, guys, and that Gartley training video, by the way, is out this afternoon. Guys, watch that video. It's going to be everything you need to know about a Gartley, how to draw them, how to practice them, how to find them in trend, okay? You need to watch that video if you're interested in pattern trading. You draw this A to D, my friends. So you draw your fib A to D for your price targets. Let me pull this in so you can actually see your price targets. And you take, traders will do this differently. In Forex, it's very common. You take profits at 382 on a bullish Gartley. You take profits at 618 on a bullish Gartley. And your 1618 extension, guys, this number right here, 1618, very top of the range, that's your mother lode profit right there. That's what you really want to hit, is your 1618 extension. You bought in down here at point D, you hit your 1618 extension, okay? Why is that important? I'm going to show you right now why that's important. Because why is the 1618 important? Take your fib A to D. Where does your 1618 extension take you? It takes you to 12,311 Bitcoin. 12,311 Bitcoin. Looking at the completed Gartley with my price targets that I put in here, guys, the Gartley's tracking 100% the way it's supposed to track. It's breaking down up here in the V and it's descending down. It doesn't matter, these micro pumps that go up and down, as long as it adheres to the fibs. And again, I told you yesterday, these purple lines are representative of where it can kick back at. This Gartley needs to come down to at least the 382 fib, and you are still in a valid Gartley pattern before it pumps up, okay? If it pumps up here and gets above your point D, it is not a Gartley anymore. It may be a different harmonic pattern. I haven't taken the fib measurements, but if it continues this descension, which it's doing now, it can have these pumps where it comes down, pumps up, comes down, pumps up. None of that matters, guys. What matters is that it stays in the pattern and comes down to at least the 382. If it does this, you are now in the final C retracement of a Gartley pattern. working your way back up to 56K before it starts to dump, okay? And when it starts to dump, these would be your take profit levels. 46K would be your 382 take profit. 39K would be your 618 take profit. And where is your 1618? It's at 12,311 Bitcoin. This is so shocking and too upsetting to people who don't understand pattern trading. But guys, this is the pattern that is at play, and it is valid until it's invalidated. It can be invalidated by a mega pump up from here. That invalidates the pattern. It can be invalidated if it never comes to the 382 and starts pumping up. It may be another harmonic pattern. I have to look at the measurements. But as of right now, I identified the Gartley, and we are trading in the Gartley 100% to a T, despite what the haters say, okay? You can research that yourself. Watch the Gartley video. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's get into current Bitcoin price action, my friends. Bitcoin price action. So here we go with Bitcoin. So what is Bitcoin doing? We fell back into the kill box. We just pumped back up out of it. As you guys know, if you've been watching this video series, the whole journey into the kill box, I've stated over and over again, is artificial. This is very upsetting to cows. They start mooing and saying, you don't know what you're talking about. Every time we have a big whale pump, we get big whale dumps, okay? They make money off of retail by milking them over and over again in trend the whole way along. Guys, the way you trade crypto, the way I trade crypto, especially if you're in futures, is you trade in and out of the market. If you don't buy in at the bear market, I don't buy crypto unless it looks like we're gearing up for a major bull run, and we do not look to be gearing up for a major bull run. We look to be gearing up for a major descension, especially since we are trading in a Gartley pattern, okay? So the way I'm looking at this is, again, where does price want to be? Price wants to be, when the whales stop playing games, price wants to keep descending just like it did in the descending triangle, okay? And that's the natural progression of price. The whole time we've been in and above the kill box, price has wanted to descend. It took massive whale pumps to get us up. And if you look at the patterns at play right now, it does nothing more than confirm my theses all along. Double top, break down. Double top, break down. Bart Simpson pattern, pump up. Bart Simpson pattern, way down. Bart Simpson pattern again, pump up. Guys, these are all the patterns at play. These are all institutional type patterns too. Let me see. I bet you they are. Yeah, look at the institutional candles at play. They're just pumping it up, dumping on retail. And when people say, no, retail or institutions don't do that, that's not enough percentage. Really? It's not enough percentage? 2% move, 4% move, 10x leverage, 40% on your money. You're playing with tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. It's enough money on your percentage, especially when you get to do it over and over and over again. Okay, that's the market we trade in, guys. 50% of Bitcoin is owned by whales and institutions. 95% of Ethereum is owned by 1% of the wallets. 92.5% of XRP is owned by 1% of the wallets. This is a very manipulated space that we trade in, with the most manipulated financial asset in the world, which is Bitcoin, okay? We trade here because we can make piles of money here, my friends. That's why we are all here, is to make money. So be careful with your money, be guarded with it, make wise decisions, because when I zoom out, even on the 1 hour time frame, all I see over and over again are bearish patterns in trend, a gigantic left shoulder ahead. And if you come back down here and start printing this weekend, which could very easily happen, look at your descension right now. You're descending this way. You can start printing your right shoulder. And let's get a quick measurement just to see where this would fall to. So let's say our neckline should be right about here. And then let's pull this up to the top of the head. And let's see where this drops us. Pull this down to the neckline, and this will probably be in the high 30s, mid 30s, right? 37,650, okay? 37,650 if you break a head and shoulders from here. Where does that line up on the Gartley, by the way? 37,650 drops you right down to near the 618, right? Right here at the bottom of the Gartley, where you could potentially kick back up and start back on your hike to 56K, and the 200K YouTubers will go berserk. 200K. We're going to 200K. It is now confirmed. We pulled back. We had a retracement. We were overextended. We were going to 200K, and the whole time you're in a Gartley death pattern, confirmed at that point when you're kicking back up, my friends. Guys, just watch your money. Watch this channel, get other points of view, but this is what I see happening in the marketplace, my friends. Please like, please subscribe. Check out our Discord. More than 2,000 people are there now. Link is in the video description. Gartley video coming out this afternoon. Please like that as well, my friends. Talk to you guys soon. Twitter in the description too. Take care, guys.